Good morning, good morning, good morning. Buenos dias, mi gente. Yo, welcome to Daily Discipline number 311. My name is Rob Hoback. Happy that you're here, honored and humbled that you keep coming back, like for reals. So it's a Freaky Friday, it's a work day, it's time to get to work, so let's go. Quick shout out to the band 311, day number 311. Not a huge fan myself, but I did enjoy the song Amber back in like 2002, so when I came to 311, I'm like, that's what I thought of. So good brand awareness. First things first, I'm still the realist. You know what else I am? I've been labeled as pushy before, right? When I'm pushing people to do what I want them to do. So, I said it. I admit it. Sometimes I'm pushy. Sometimes I have to force my agenda if required. And I'm not going to apologize for it because you know what? This is my life, not yours. So if you're trying to convince me to do something that I don't think I want to do, or if you won't do what I ask you to, right? Don't be surprised if I push a little bit. It is what it is. Successful people are often labeled as pushy, right? If you're assertive, and that's what you have to be at a minimum to be successful, people are going to label it, who cares, right? I mean, really, who cares? All right, so here's my thank yous for the day. What did I do with it? There it is. School's back in session. That means school art. Look at that. From Sissy. She made that for me. I love her. And look at her coloring in the lines and everything. That's fabulous. So stay tuned for more of that. That stuff makes me happy. The thought of the day. So there were three things that got me going on that. And it's this. Talent plus celebrity does not equal leadership. Think about that. Talent plus celebrity does not equal leadership. So a couple examples. The one that really got me thinking about it was, all the nonsense about, Cam Newton. Cam Newton, no doubt, extremely talented, has all of the intangible gifts that are the tangible gifts that you want. This is my observation. He seems to be very self-centered. It always seems to be about me, me, look at me, look how I'm dressed, look at me, all this. And it culminated when they made it to the Super Bowl a couple years ago and then just got throttled. And instead of being a leader and coming and taking his lumps, he behaved like a spoiled, rotten little brat. And since then, it's just been one thing after another. Just boom, 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 boom. Going after a female reporter, losing his sponsorship with Oikos, just on and on and on. And so people, and the last ones that are going to admit this are the Panthers, because now they're stuck with him, that he doesn't have the leadership traits. It doesn't appear as though he has what is required to take that team to the next level. And the game has changed. Another example would be Aaron Rodgers, right, of the Green Bay Packers. Now, while I am a Packers fan, and I hope they do well, Aaron Rodgers does not come across as a leader. A lot of theatrics, eye rolling. You hear all this noise where he's undermining the coach. That's not what a leader does. And it does not appear that he is in lockstep with the organization. And so, again, very talented, has lots of celebrity. He's very famous, but he's not a great leader, right? And you want to go down the politician path? There's plenty of examples there of where people are talented enough to get noticed and gain celebrity for whatever they do. And we assume, that person should be a great leader because look at all that success. Like, no, we should stop doing that. Talent plus celebrity is not a guarantee of leadership. Yeah, RG3, there's another one, right? Came out of college, all kinds of talent, became an instant celebrity, and then there's no leadership there. If there was, we'd have a different result. So, and the last thing is I was watching, so, you had some political stuff that got me thinking about that. You had some NFL stuff. And then the third one is I was watching Undercover Billionaire last night, which I have a little rub with that show in that, a big part in Glenn, the main character, the billionaire who's undercover, talks about all the time about having the confidence to make things happen. And while he's, doing this undercover and he's not using his money or his influence, he's just using what he learned on. Let's just be real, right? Like he knows at the end of this, he has risked $1 million. So he's a billionaire. So he has at least $1 million millionaire, like piles of $1 million. So for him to let go of one of those and invest it into a business, it's not going to change his life at all, right? It's just going to have to admit that he didn't get it done. Now, so there is a confidence behind there that this is, whereas somebody trying to start this, literally saying, hey, this is what I'm going to do with my life and I'm going to risk it all, that's completely different. So I got to call a little bullshit on that. Now, having said that, as you watch the show, if you do, you'll see where he is immediately attracted to people that he's like, yeah, this person has the juice. They have, because real recognizes real. And the same way with the people, they're like, yeah, there's something about that guy. And we've all been there, right? We've met somebody and we're like, yeah, that person has something that I want. And we can't put our finger on it. We can't say what it is. We just recognize that there's something there. I've been on both sides of that equation. And I can tell you that when you're attracted to somebody, you're like, I can't put my finger on why it is. I've been fooled before too, right? We all have. And so, it's that, as we grow, we have to learn, like, all right, why was I attracted to that person? Why did I think that there was more there? And maybe you were right? Maybe you were right that person they have everything that they need. They just couldn't put it together, but you recognized it. I would contend that several times where I thought I was wrong, then, you get some distance and you see the person from afar and they just, they take off. Like, I knew it. I knew that person. Likewise, right? When you meet people like, that ain't a leader. I don't know how they got that position. That is not leadership. And then you see them go to another situation and just fail. And then it just fails. And look, unless you're like, yeah, I don't enjoy seeing people fail, but I do like the validation of like, okay, so I worked for, with this person and they were obnoxious and everybody agreed that they didn't belong in that position. And since then, they've had 10 jobs. Like, well, there's your validation, right? So anyway, look, just because somebody's famous and just because they got some money doesn't mean that they're a great leader, right? That goes for all of us. All right. Big day today. Got lots to finish. We got football tomorrow. So I'm excited. Got the kids this weekend. Hope you guys have a great Freaky Friday as well, and I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. With that, we're done for the day. Hands up, peace out, we're better together. Appreciate you showing up every single day just like I do, and I'll see you tomorrow. Deuces.